We've heard clearly that menthol should be included in Alberta's ban on flavored tobacco, and we've listened, and today we have the ability to take action.
Well, the number one issue in Alberta has been dealt with. The Alberta NDP announced they are banning flavored cigarettes, including menthol cigarettes, this fall. Yeah, I didn't know that was the number one issue in Alberta, but I guess they got to show that they're doing something. Now, what's curious about this is they're banning it for adults. I understand banning booze and cigs for kids, but this is telling grown adults that they do not have the judgment or the morality to choose what they do with their own bodies. Cigarettes. It's extra weird because it's only a ban for menthol cigarettes and flavored cigarettes. For whatever cultural reason, menthol cigarettes are favored by African Americans. It's just the way the market is. So basically, the Alberta NDP is saying everyone gets to smoke in Alberta if you're an adult, unless you're black, in which case we don't think you can make the decision for yourself. We're going to ban menthol smokes. It's just who smokes menthol. It's just a fact, which makes this a really weird law. But it raises two other questions for me. The first is, if smoking is bad for you, and no one says it's good for you, why doesn't the government ban all cigarettes for white people too? Why don't they just ban all tobacco? I mean, it's all unhealthy, right? Well, the answer is obvious. It's because the government is actually the senior partner in the tobacco business. Sure, they don't make it or market it or do any of the work for it, but they collect the lion's share of the revenue in the form of taxes. For every dollar you spend buying tobacco, most of it goes to the government. Just a rounding error goes to the companies. If the government wanted to ban tobacco, they could do so in an instant, but no government has banned tobacco in 400 years since King James first wrote his anti-tobacco leaflet. He criticized tobacco, but he kept it because he loved the tax money. That's the NDP. They're too smart to ban something that brings in taxes. My last point. Take a look at Sarah Hoffman herself. Just look at her. I'm not the kind of guy who typically makes fun of someone else's appearance. I mean, look at me. I'm a little bit on the tubby side myself. But I don't go around telling people, don't eat that, don't drink that, don't smoke that for your own health reasons. I'm not a busybody nanny state type. Here we have a morbidly obese woman giving personal health advice, saying you cannot choose to smoke. Do you really think smoking a menthol cigarette a few times a day is more unhealthy than being 100 pounds overweight? Why is it that Sarah Hoffman can make the choice every day, the judgment every day, the moral decision every day to have a piece of cheesecake or pizza or whatever it is she eats, but you can't choose to have menthol cigarettes or whatever it is they're going to ban next week? I'm not poking fun at her. I'm pushing back. She's the one who's poking at the rest of us, saying she knows better how to be healthy than we are. I think you can see she doesn't. For TheRebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.